Today we're going to look at some of the little mines surrounding the Commonwealth mine. It's got a fair tailing pile. Down there you can see where I parked the ATV, and this is a picture of the tailing pile. Took a few hours work to accumulate that. Here's a little place, looked like they started a shaft but didn't continue for some reason. And up here is their main shaft. You can see copper stains on the wall. Nice little mine. Say they got some copper out of it. I don't know if it was enough to make it worthwhile, but apparently it was. And now we're flying over the Commonwealth mine, and there's 3 mines up here we're going to take a look at. Alright, so I'm trying to get to the upper mines. This might be a path here. It's definitely a path to that pipe in the ground. Probably was a water tank elevated for some pressure. See in the ceiling, right there, there's a eye for probably hoisting stuff out. A little tailing pile. There must have been paths to these mines back in the day, and there isn't much trace of them now. Right here, I thought I found one. And at this point, it looked like a path. However, when I got to the other side of this tree, it disappeared. When I got here, you can see that this has been disturbed by man. And there's a mine not too far away. And you'd think there'd be a path to it, but it wasn't obvious. Got a nice little tailings pile here. And let's see what their workings were. Well, made it up here. It's a very beautiful view. A large tailing pile. And the first thing we come to is a shaft. Kind of a vertical shaft of sorts. Look at that piece of copper down there at the bottom of the hill. So there's a big trench here. You can see malachite in the walls. So they definitely went after copper here. Here's a piece of copper ore. And right up above is another opening. And up a little further, there's another mine. Looks more like something out of The Lord of the Rings. It's actually a mine. Not much of it just goes back there, right there. As you can see, there's definitely copper in the wall. There's some kind of a vein here that we're in. Now we're going to get to these mines in this valley out here. All right, so now we're going to try and get up that other canyon over there. Maybe try and get to that mine, and there's some more up the canyon. A very thick wall. There is a bed frame in there, so maybe this was a bunkhouse for a couple of guys. Now this is the canyon that I want to go up. One here, but there's a road. I don't know where they go, but they look like they're going around and up the next canyon. So this is as far as I drove the ATV up. Thought maybe it might have been a road at one time. I don't think so. At this point, I was looking for a trail of any kind. You have a mine up here. I don't know if this is a path or not. It sort of looks like one. This is the mine directly above where I parked the ATV. It's got a fairly large tailing pile for a little mine. The ATV and house are right down that canyon. Looking in here, there is no tunnel of any kind, just a little hole. So most of those tailings must have come from the rock face removal. There is another mine around the corner. Now the mine we're going to, there was no path from the Commonwealth mine side. I figured there was one coming from this side, but I could not find any trace of one. Across the canyon on the hillside, you can see the road that accesses the Commonwealth mine. And here's the mine you can see from the Commonwealth Road. It has a shaft. It was worth the trip up here. There are a few more mines in the canyons above the stone house, and we'll explore those on part 2.